Welcome one and all to your daily peace report. This is the Peace Dealer, and this video is for August 6th. No, that's not true. August 7th, 2017. Reporting in live, channeling the ethers of the collective consciousness through the galactic vibrations and frequencies. Nikola Tesla had succinctly stated that if you want to understand the universe, you need to think in frequencies and vibrations. The moon is in Aquarius. We are in a lunar eclipse. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's because I stayed up all night last night, but I slept all day. Like I woke up at like 8 or 9 p.m. Don't get it twisted. I was channeling profound stuff. You know how you'll be like in between dream and awake state and you just start channeling so much profound like information you don't even want to believe it because it's just like, damn, this makes way too much sense right now. But yeah, that was like my whole day. So it is what it is because I'm back. I'm back right now. And I got punked by spirit as soon as I woke up. Not even gonna lie. Um, there are just some deep-seated intuitions that you have been receiving. And the prime hallmark of them may be the incongruence it has to anything logical that you perceive in your life. And it's really challenging you to like cross new boundaries. Water signs are like very intuitive people. They already speak this language. For those of you who are a lot more rational, this has been very tolling on you. And it's like it's like a tug of war between like you and your yang and your yin for who's going to control your soul, even though the purpose of it isn't control. The purpose of this is union. So I really want to go at length to reveal, the purpose of this eclipse. For those of you who are joining me in the webinar today, we're definitely going to do a lot to communicate with our higher selves that we cultivated in the ritual we did for the New Moon and Leo webinar. So if you haven't signed up for the webinar yet, we're going to do that tonight. Highly recommend you join us live for that. It's going to be lit. And I'm going to break down for all the zodiac signs how this is going to affect you. But regardless, this eclipse is really evolving our awareness of this higher galactic knowledge. Yesterday, I was on camera at the leisure of my webcam giving you ultimatums, like you either believe in galactic overlords or not. And in this day and age, I have the luxury of just facetiously saying some shit like that. For some of you, it's more serious. Like you don't even have a choice. Like you're actually exposed to these extra dimensional vibrational creatures, and your third eye is open, so you know that it doesn't have to be exactly in your face. You could read between the goddamn lines and really see why people say what they say and do what they do. I need to let you know you are a rare few, and don't let that deter you. But regardless, some of y'all just need to surrender to your intuitions. And right now, this is solely to do with soulmate connections. Your mind is scrambling for a way to find a context and box to put it in. You feel like just because you have this wild, crazy connection to this person that checks out spiritually, that it has to be something when you're just supposed to surrender to the feeling. That's it. It's not that it's not supposed to make sense, but it's not supposed to make sense to the box you're trying to fit it in. All right, some of you are dealing with connections that defy logic, and you're letting it like destroy you because you don't know how to surrender to the energy. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Some of you have been going through this for years. You have to understand this is a blessing. This is a blessing. It's deepening your psychic senses and really helping you see beyond just this veil and realm. This is what's been sharpening your psychic senses, and what's kind of getting in your way is how psychic you really are. If the people who aren't that psychic, they're not really dealing with this. They don't see the synchronicities. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really have that extra sensitive sense of feeling to actually even feel and be able to differentiate between vibrations. Some of you people are out here, you can look at people's auras, whether faint or strong, and you can tell everything about them. True auric readings. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Just know that this warfare is not going to stop anytime soon. It's the war over your consciousness. It's the war over your free will, so that you cannot make independent decisions, so that everything that you do is programmed and influenced by higher beings that want to drain your energy, whether these higher beings are a corporation of analysts and psychological geniuses who know once they show you an advertisement over 7 times, damn, now I have to buy this. I've heard this song like over 7 times on the radio, and now I just have to bump it. This isn't even like bad. Like, they teach you this in school, so you give you the tools to defend against outright manipulation. But there's a higher octave of this mind control where the source is from galactic overlords who have ascended. You have ascended masters out here who've ascended from Earth, and then they realize, oh shit, there's some serious alien activity down here. I have to warn my brethren on this planet. Okay, I hope this sounds interstellar and garbage, because I'm not providing any like real facts. All right, I'm not that dude. This is the peace dealer. I don't have Virgo energy. I'm just here to dumb it down, because some of you already know what the hell this is. For those of you who are uninitiated, you will know. So let this be your reference point. But it is what it is. This is one of those days where you're really going to once again gain understanding. And this understanding is going to come as confusion, because there is this delusion that exists in every human being that makes us think that we know. If you don't have any Aquarius energy in your chart, sorry, honey. You don't have Mercury, Moon, or Sun in Aquarius. You don't even have Venus. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. There is an expanse. If you have your North Node there, maybe. But there's an expanse of galaxies. Until you can say you know what's happening in the next galaxy forward, you can't even say you really know what's going on in this world. Remember, Nikola Tesla has enlightened us that frequencies and vibrations, baby. So, unless you have Aquarius or Pisces energy, you're not even channeling those frequencies that are putting them on. Okay? I may hate on Pisces because I'm jealous of their magical swag, but they got it like that. And it is what it is. And Aquarius really knows. Alright? So, I'm not saying that you should just listen to what they say, because screw that. But I am saying that if you don't have these energies, you need to open up your mind to things that really stretch your imagination. Because this is one of those days that shows you really don't know things as much as you did. Trust your intuition. Some of you are getting supreme synchronicities that just have your guardian angels like, okay, this is downright disrespectful, because he's just using his rational mind to not even believe this. Some of you are having delusions, okay? So the synchronicities are saying, let go of this person. This person is not your soulmate. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're playing yourself, and you're trying to be in denial and just act like they are. Others of you, the universe is showing you, it doesn't matter how the situation is right now. That person is your beloved. That person's your soulmate. All right. Some of you are with your soulmate, and you're just like, I don't know if this is right. And the universe is like, this is right. You have to look beyond your present moment, which to higher intergalactic beings who are immortal, and they don't even have to be bound by the constraints of time. What the hell is a few fucking like solar rotations? 2.5 years is like 2 minutes to them. So when they tell you through your intuition to really be patient, you really have to be patient and stop being a fish swimming against stream. Please, really, please, because some of you are making this harder on yourselves than you have to. For those of you who you're getting the signs that it's not that person, you really need to walk away. For those of you who are getting the signs that it is that person, you have to surrender. And that person is an analogy for anything that you've been feeling And if it doesn't make sense to you, then instantly realize that you don't even understand. Like, forget what NASA tells you. I'm not saying that anything NASA provides as information is even false. I'm saying forget what they tell you. There is a universe out there where if you were to travel 3% of the light years out, you wouldn't even make it back unless you had a Merkaba and you can like instantly teleport and had like some crazy super psychic powers with some Capricorns crazy. But still, that's why I say unless you're a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces, you don't really, even Capricorn. Unless you're Aquarius, you really don't know anything. So a lot of you have to humble yourself this eclipse. And I say you have to humble yourself because by the questions you ask, someone who's truly humble and someone who's truly grateful and someone who's truly open to the mysteries of the universe, they don't ask questions. The questions they ask are very wise and profound, but they really don't ask questions because their faith in the divine is so on point. They know all they have to do is devote themselves in love with how they live, and that the universe will show them the answers when it's time. There's a sequence to everything. Some of you want everything right now. I know I do, but I'm kind of pompous and arrogant, so that's my own karma, and I'm gonna be a hypocrite and still pray to the universe to stop making me wait because I am a brat like that. But regardless, you are not a brat like me. You are better than that. And the oracle cards that I have are celebration. We're going to start this day off very much celebrating our connection to the universe. Comparison is going to actually have you distinctly understand those people in your life that you put on a pedestal who aren't shit. I'm sorry if I was vulgar, but that's how I feel about that. Like, some of you are like, you don't even know these people. And like, because they set themselves up on social media or in your community or in real life because of how they talk, you kind of held them up to a higher esteem. The universe is about to compare you to them and be like, why do you admire this person so much? It's going to compare you to some people you've been looking down on. Like, why are you even looking down on this person? This person actually has substance and stands for something. So some of these comparisons may actually like rub you the wrong way. But the main lesson, of course, is to teach you that you can't necessarily like compare certain things because you're as unique as a snowflake. But some of these harsh comparisons are going to give you life. And it's going to have everything to do with what you're celebrating. So the comparison at a core level is the comparison between the spiritual realm and the real world. And this is what's going to have you tune in. See all these spirits. Some of you have philosopher's stones in your body, forged from the dead souls of many people. And you think you're schizophrenic, but you have more than one life stream that's a voice in your head. And you have to learn how to tune in and balance this out. The main underlying theme of this day is yin and inner voice. So some of y'all are about to experience the real manifestation of this yin chakra that you have, your darkness. Do not listen to what this person says. This is the most intuitive part of you, and they're going to have seductive lingo. They want your body. This is the being that I said will come and fight you for what you own. All right, now if you're wise, you'll surrender to it because it is all-knowing. But I'm a brat, and I want things my way. It is what it is, though. Y'all stay blessed. I hope I gave y'all some proper insight, and until tomorrow,